Welcome to another episode of Scrap Rabbit Gaming with me, Scrap Rabbit, back into Dragonfall. Last time, we helped out this dude with a little shipment problem, and didn't have to murder anyone to do it, which I was really surprised at. Like, I fully suspected I would have to just kill some dudes. And I am really glad when I don't have to murder someone in the face to get a job done. I like playing face characters. Hey, Blitz. Thoughts on the last run? No, nothing we already... Alright, catch you later. You didn't have to murder people. Isn't that awesome? Is that post pay data for sale? Post the Humana safe house list. Check your inbox for messages. Missionary services. Okay, we'll be going to the cafe, Go to our payback is sweet. Screen flickers to life and Max's face appears. He's wearing a broad grin. You can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. Hey there, muscle. Not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it was worth a shot. I don't know if you heard, but our favorite Poly Club got hit from all sides by the F-State today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share in the good news. And thanks for your help back there. I don't think we've made it out of there without you. He raises his hand in salute. Take care, Scrap Rabbit. Awesome. Thanks. Hey, Scrap Rabbit. Uncle Dietrich told me that I could message you here, so I figured that I should. He probably told you that I'm living at Samuel's, huh? Well, that's where I am. It's different. I'll give it that much. I like that I don't get pressured to hurt people here, so that's good. And nobody smacks me around, even though I can tell a lot of the orcs and trolls want to. I do get yelled at a lot. I get called a lot of names, but I guess that's making me feel bad about that sort of thing. It's all part of the plan. Life kinda sucks right now, but at least nobody is going to make me kill anyone. Uncle D says that it's going to get better, and maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, I mostly wanted to say thanks for not killing me back at the Humanist compound. I had a gun on you, so you totally could have, but you didn't, and I'm really glad about that. We'll deal with needing to talk later. Right now, there's someone waiting for me at the cafe. So let's go get some coffee. Insert coming up, Scrap Rabbit. Sup, commie? You've been busy. Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? It's not gossip, it's work. Survival. It's survival, really. Survive working like this. Well, you know, Altog always says, if you do not spy, how will you know who's boss? She was her hands up, excusing her poor memory, or something like that. I'm just a kid. What do I know? She couldn't be out of her teens yet. What does that mean? Still wet behind the ears. Be surprised when I know. But you don't seem like the perceptive type, so that's to be expected. She practically hisses a response, her eyes suddenly narrow and venomous, looks down and exhales. The cloud leaves her bright face. Listen, I have better things to do right now than get ticked. Chat later. So small and so angry. First. Yeah, I'll talk, buddy. I'm told you've been quite busy of late. Oh, wanderer of the shadows. My street rats tell me that the business is picking up. Is that the woman who's taken over for Monica? Does it look like you, Rotundary, the Pope from the Vatican? Give her a soy calf, a big one, and put it on my account. I like the cut of her jib. A large soy calf? My, you are the generous one. Goldschmidt, are you sure you can afford such a gesture? The fat man frowns. And a scone, I was going to say. And a scone as well. Nothing is too good for her. As you desire, oh ample one, the Turk whispers. The man is a moron, but he eats his weight in baklava and pastries, so who am I to care? What would you like? I see you made me talk to you. Did you? But for some of you, is it not? So we made an arrangement. He listens to your tabs, the other gets alone, and steals from our enemies. Instead, everybody wins. I see. Well, that sounds like a tidy little arrangement you've made then, Infidem. The kind of arrangement I might make myself. The kind of arrangement Monica might have made. I will honor your promise then. Corian and his gang shall have access to my data taps, save for those that listen on the Crucible itself. Not that such taps exist, mind you. No, of course not. Oh no. Turkish stuff. Real stuff. Very good. Is there anything more than I can get you? Just go in time. I'm going now. So, you're Scrap Rabbit, eh? A late Monica Schaffer's replacement. You look the part. Let me get right to business. My organization would like to retain your services for an indefinite future. First, we're asking you to go on a trial run, an audition of sorts, to prove that you're the right woman for the job. Assuming that you complete this trial to our satisfaction, we'll offer you a variety of simple tasks. All these should be achievable in the course of your everyday business. You won't need to go out of your way to expose yourself to much unnecessary risk. For each task you complete, you'll be rewarded handsomely, and there will be a bonus if you finish them all. So if it piqued your interest, will you accept our offer? You work for and how do you know? The organization knows everything worth knowing in Germany, including this small pawn that is Berlin. It is in our best interest, however, to remain unknown to the world at large, and for the time being, that is all you need to know. And what does this audition pay? I can offer you 1,500 new yen, but only if you complete the full audition, the run, and post-run interview to our satisfaction. If you fail to perform up to our expectations, you will receive no pay and no further offers of work. Sold. Very good. Assuming your performance in the audition passes muster, I can foresee a long and fruitful business relationship between us. I'm in. Good. Very good. Now on to the task at hand. There's a man named Alshire. He's a senior manager at Hermes at Eurocom and a respected figure in his community. My organization also suspects him of working with pro-corporate extremists. These people are actively working to undermine the Flick state and pave the way for corporate-controlled Berlin. We can't let that happen. My organization has no more desire to see Berlin fail to the corporations than you do. However, we are hesitant to act on our suspicions without proof. This is where you come in. Keep talking. You will meet with the team that I've arranged for you, and with their assistance you will plant surveillance devices in his apartment, take the U-Bahn to Frankfurt or tour, and go alone. The rest of the team will meet you there. Sounds simple enough. For a woman of your talents, it should be. The moment that you board the train to Frankfurt or tour, your test will begin. I would advise you to bring what you need in terms of medical supplies and ordnance. Once you embark on your trial run, there will be no turning back. After you've planted the device and verified that they work, come back to me. There'll be a brief interview, a post-mortem on the run, if you like. And, assuming that I am satisfied with what I hear, I will pay you your first stipend. Then we'll discuss our future options. Best of luck, Scrabbit. Best of luck, Scrap Rabbit. We will be watching. Made it through almost all of that without screwing up once. I have to screw up at the end. With my name. Scrap it. Well. Let's meet Lucador's team. Not a fan of pro-corporate extremists. This guy is working with them. I want him stopped. As the U-Bahn hums toward the Frankfurter tour, you tug idly at the fabric of your maintenance uniform. You found it in a duffel bag on your seat when you boarded, along with a note from Door to put it on before your arrival. The moment you step off this train, the note said, your trial run begins. You are to rendezvous with the rest of your team, where you can tour the building and plant the specified devices in Alshire Suite. Beyond that, your approach will be left to you. Do not disappoint us. You are being watched. Wonderful. This is not shady at all. Not shady in the least bit. Super shady. Ultra shady. Oh, so shady. Game auto-saved. Who's my team? Okay. So you emerge from the terminal and step into the light of day. You find yourself can run a wall of muscle in a knight errant uniform. That's not fun. You're with maintenance. It isn't quite a question. He stands impassively, waiting for a response. Yes, sir. Have you seen any other maintenance guys around here? Yeah, they've been trickling in over the last 15 minutes or so. I've already done a security check on your entire crew. Everything checked out, so you're good to head on to the building whenever you want. Thank you for your time. Have a good one. Do not look knight errant. The young dwarf looks up to you, wide-eyed with apprehension. From the way she's fidgeting, you can tell she's terrified. She bites her lower lip, eyes darting from side to side. Finally, she takes a step towards you. Hello? Are you Miss Scrap Rabbit? I take it you're on my maintenance crew? Yeah, I am. My name's Jana. She tries on a smile, falls almost immediately. Good to meet you, Jenna. Are the others still on their way? No, they're sort of jumped the gun a little. Already inside. Well, I guess I can't fault their enthusiasm. Wrings her hands. I'm sorry, I told them to wait, but they didn't listen. They just muscled on past me and went to the front door. Alright, I guess they have a toolbox. Are you a rigger or something? Well, no, it's not like you. I'm not like you. Not like the others. You should probably know that. We'll have to clarify that. Violence makes me sick to my stomach. I've never broken into a building or stolen anything in my life. I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm not a criminal, I'm just an electrician. It's alright, don't worry, I'll look after you. Thank you. I really mean that. try to take care of myself as best I can. I don't want to be a burden. I brought my taser, and I have a little holdout pistol for self-defense, but I've never fired a living thing before, let alone a person. I'm really hoping that I don't have to. I understand. Now, you said that our teammates are already inside. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I watched them storm through the front door of the building we're going to hit about 10 minutes ago. I can have in 10 minutes. We'll still be on the first floor. Nobody's getting upstairs until I bypass the security locks in the elevator. That's why I decided to wait for you out here. I figured that they couldn't get too far ahead of us if I didn't go inside with them. Good thinking. Thanks. I just hope that they didn't screw anything up in there. All I want is to get this thing over with and get back home. Right with you. Let's head inside. Okay, let's do it. She's adorable! Oh, you're adorable! So small and precious. Complete with living spaces in the upper levels. Well, let's enter in. Are alarms blaring? If alarms are blaring, something has gone wrong. As you step through the door, you find yourself confronted by a pair of men wearing the same kind of uniform you are. Judging by their expressions, there is no love lost between the two. The door swing open, they turn to face you. The shorter of the two, a man with arcade symbols tastefully embossed on his belt, glares at you. You're here, finally, and you've brought our little mouse of an electrician with you. Better late than never, but not by much. You're tardy enough as it is. Jerks his thumb at the elf standing beside him. Leave it to you to keep our pack mule in line. The elf's lips curl into a snarl. Hanging from the back is a bulging pack that looks incredibly heavy. His broad shoulders sag under the weight of whatever's inside. His thumb is unopposed, but he can lift heavy things. It might not be bad in a fight either. At the very least, he can soak up a few bullets for the rest of us. Staring daggers at the mage, he spits out a long string of foreign words in a single, coherent breath. The sound of it is lovely, but its expression leaves little doubt that the message behind the words is an ugly one. Oh, I hope that you can speak. Sperithel shakes his head in disgust. Damn useless immigrants. Look, let's just get this over with. Straight to the point. Good. I have an important meeting in a few hours, so let's get to the penthouse and play into the cameras. I'll mask them against detection. We can all go our separate ways. The elf mutters something under his breath and hitches the bulky pack under his spalding in a string bed. I can help you with it, if not. Mankind takes a half step back. I told you, he can't understand a word you're saying. Nothing comes out of his mouth except that pigeon drivel the elves call language, the Tir-Tagari dialect, if I'm not mistaken. I wish he'd do us all a favor and go back. Can you understand me at all? The musical tones of the elvish tongue pour out of his mouth again, but you can't make out a word. The dialect is quite foreign. It's unlike any form of Cythera spoken by the elves of the Tir-Nanog. The elf falls silent and looks frustrated as the mage is. Just relax and concentrate on the job. I don't know how we're supposed to get into the penthouse. I do. If you can get me into the building access panel that's on the same circuit as the penthouse, I should be able to put its security system into maintenance mode. The job will take some creative rewiring. That and whatever's in the pack that Elf is carrying. Our player gave me the schematics. And do you know where we'll find the access panel, Mouse? Quit calling me that! And yes, I do. There's an access panel on one of the mid-range apartments on the same floor. My contact gave me a key code that should get us in. You said should twice already. That makes me feel uneasy. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's the plan that I was given, and we're stuck with it. Unless you've got a better idea, we'll just have to follow our instructions and hope for the best. She turns to face you. Get me to a building access terminal on the floor, and I can rewire the elevator. That's the first thing we need to do. Once we're upstairs, we can use the code I was given. I rewire Alshair's security system, and we hide the cameras in his apartment. Well, that's the theory, anyway. Alright then, let's go. Hi. What's up, dude? Welcome, Dungley's High Clothiers. Are you shopping for a suit? A fashionable business suit made list of cloth catches your eye. Matters to try it on. Thank you, Benjamin. Studies the jumping box for a moment and turns to face you. See the guard in the hallway? Well, he was standing next to the jumping box just like that one. Looks like they're both in the same circuit too. So I could use this one to overload the one the guard is standing by. She looks at the jumping box at me and yeah, I could feed a nice power spike in that one from here, if you wanted me to. What would that do? Make a loud bang and arc enough voltage in that hallway to knock out a gang of trolls? I'd rather find another way. And by me, just thought I'd offer. Let's talk with him. If we can't talk with him, we'll knock his ass out. Can I help you? Yeah, could you open the door to the utility area? We have some work to do in there. Can't read the guard's expression through the mirrored face mask, but the body language makes it clear that he's staring at you. The door is security coded Delta grade. Your ID says that you're just a Theta, so no, I can't open the door. Listening, we have work to do in there. I heard her loud and clear, Mop Jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without Delta clearance gets through this door, period. I suggest you talk to management. If you really do need to be in here, they'll upgrade your clearance, otherwise piss off. Cool down, we're on the same side here. This is a dispatch problem, I'm sure of it. I don't envy you guys having to work with them every day. Guard shoulders relax. Yeah, I hear you. I swear, it's amazing that anyone gets anything done around here. Tell you what, you don't need to go all the way back to management. Just call and get your clearance changed. Get you guys through as soon as the authorization comes through. Nah, I'd better go take care of this in person. But one thing before I go. Instead of last week's protocols, they send us out with... Or instead of this week's protocols, they... Last week's. Anything changed since then? Shakes his head. Unbelievable. You know, it makes my blood boil to think of how much money they make. It's people like you and me that actually keep this place running, and yet the idiots at Dispatch pull in triple what we do for sitting on their asses and fouling everything up. Right there with you, man. About those protocols, yeah, let's see. They changed the emergency assistance code from November to Indigo. Let me write that down. Pen work. Indigo. That's everything else should be the same as last week. Indigo. Thanks. Now I better head back to management and get that clearance issue sorted. He nods sagely. Best of luck, pal. Do us all a favor and call out those idiots at Dispatch. Not that it'd do any good. Second thought, don't bother saying anything. They just wind up getting another raise. Don't I know it. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you too. Tech vendor. stops facing to stare at you as you approach. Heavy worry lines touch his forehead. Eyes bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in months. I don't want to be rude, but I'm a little busy right now. If this is about building maintenance, take it somewhere else. Gender, It's gonna work itself out. Look, sorry, I'm not trying to be unpleasant. It's just that I have a huge presentation to give in 20 minutes. Stayed up all night practicing it, and now I'm so tired I don't even remember my own name. That's rough. I'm going to botch this, and the worst part is most of those bastards will assume it's because I'm an orc. They already make jokes behind my back. After this, it's gonna get a lot worse. That's tough, man. Best of luck. Securities authorize you to be here. Doing building windows. Security clearance doesn't authorize you to be here. Your buddy across the way wanted me to give you a message. Status Indigo compromised. Does that mean anything to you? Said what? Step out of my way, please. Threats to the false data assessment. Okay, threats coming from a part of the complex, away from your target. Is that a problem? Oh, balls. Should've used the junction box! I could have used the junction box! Could have used the junction box. Oh. God, why am I so dumb? Sleep John up upstairs. 2 minutes later, she replaced the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. We've bypassed the security lock. The elevator, we're good. Let's get moving then. Let's... Where's the elevator? Ah. Alright, I'm gonna need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That'll be in room 303 on this floor. The door combination is 14-2. Come on, pen. Pen's dying. 14-91. Just wrote it down. Okay, once I'm there, I can put up a penthouse door in the maintenance room. Set the key code combination to 1-1-1-1. Shouldn't have any trouble getting camera. Start off. We've already wasted too much time. If we don't pick up the pace, I'm going to be late to my meeting, and I cannot afford that. He points to you. You're going to have to get moving faster, jackass. No more unnecessary delays and no more long speeches. Moving as fast as we can. The fact that I am painfully aware of. If we're not under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Yeah, well, you are... Yeah, well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish that we didn't need you to finish this job. Sadly, for all of us, you do. Oh, by the way, we're going to have words when this runs over with the mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. Look, it's trying to speak. Get this over with, Scrap Rabbit. I'm gonna get away from these people and go home. Around the corner you hear a sound. Heavy boots on tiles moving towards you in full run. Oh no. Alright. This mission has gone south. That's fun. Alright, things are going to get exciting next time as we get to room 303 and set up whatever we're doing, and this is not as stealthy as I thought it would be. Anyways, God, I should have used that junction box. Ah well. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful evening.